and there's this like tall, dark figure in there. It's not a mannequin either. It's like behind the mannequins.
Oh my god, did you see that? G'day guys, this is Holy Critics signing in. And just when I thought I could put this story to bed about the Miami alien, some new piece of evidence comes out. And this has been happening for days and days now, and I've been holding off on making this video because I've still been collating the evidence. But some brave YouTuber, OmarGoshTV, went to the Miami Mall to investigate the incident for himself. And you're not going to believe what he saw and captured on video camera. If you've been keeping up with this story, you'll know that there is some leaked CCTV footage from inside the mall that has now gone public. And I'm talking about the portal. A few witnesses have corroborated this phenomena that happened. And apparently the shadow aliens came out of this ring and started to basically menace people, which is why we've seen a lot of pictures of people running out of the mall. So first I'm going to show you that CCTV footage, and then I'm going to jump to OmarGoshTV's video where he's standing in the exact spot where it happened, and you're not going to believe what was possibly watching him from inside a shop front. This might be the definitive evidence we need to prove our case. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's the CCTV footage captured from inside the Miami Bayside Marketplace. And as you can see, a red orb randomly appears out of nowhere. And you can see most of the people hightail it out of the mall. A couple of guys there that are brave enough to approach it. But there clearly was a phenomenon that happened that day. Just have a listen to this witness describe in vivid detail. In fact, I believe he draws it down. What exactly came out of that portal?
There was a whole bunch of, teens, right? A whole bunch of teens, and they had this little box, like a little DVD player type thing, right? And they were like, yeah, watch, go ahead. And there was a whole bunch of them. They look all nerdy. They weren't like thugged out. They all dressed nice and whatever, but, they were just right there, combo and And a lot of them had like backpacks, and some of them had like weird guys' glasses, like welding glasses. And I was like, what the f-? And the other guy was like, just go ahead and plug it in. I mean, we're right here. We're safe, And so somebody plugged this in, and it started flickering, right? Because there was a column right here. I was over here on the top. I was up here on the top.
So he wasn't exactly captured on that footage, but he was looking down because I think there's two levels to this mall.
Of the level. They were down here, and I was watching them from over here. Okay? So this shit started flickering, and it was flicking the rows of lights right here. All these lights were flickering. Then it started popping. When it started popping, everybody from over here started running this way to see, because everybody was nosy.
That was shown on the footage. The portal opened up and some people ran, but others actually were drawn into it out of curiosity. I'm not sure.
And as soon as it started popping, this thing started glowing, and it started going like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. And everybody that was behind this, that I was seeing, everybody looked like this. Like digital. Like it was being disrupted by the wave. Only right here. Not right here. Everything else was still flickering. Right here was still popping. People were running. As soon as they got close and they see how this thing was moving, everybody started going this way.
It almost sounds like an electromagnetic wave was emanating from the portal.
They started going this way. These guys started backing up because from this, it started glowing, and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this. An image like that. That's all I seen. It looked like that. That's what came out.
Okay, so let's look at Omar's video now, and maybe we can catch a glimpse of a shadow alien. So here we've got Omar standing in the exact spot where you saw that portal open up. And I don't know how he was able to gain access to the mall in the middle of the night. I hope he didn't break in. You're going to see, as he observes the area, what could still be lurking in the dark corners of this place. And he observes something from a distance that you can't quite make out. It may in fact be a mannequin, but it's not dressed in anything. So it's just a completely dark silhouette of a 7 or 8 foot tall person.
You know what's really creepy is I'm just kind of like looking off, and there's this like tall dark figure in there. It's not a mannequin either. It's like behind the mannequins. Maybe it is a mannequin. I don't know. What if it's disguised itself into one of these mannequins?
So is that what the people saw inside the mall that day? Did those things potentially come alive? It would certainly explain a lot, wouldn't it? But whatever's in the distance there, you can see it's not dressed in anything. Most of the people in the front row there are wearing vibrant colors, you know, blues, whites. At the back there, it's completely blacked out. I don't know, what do you guys make of it? Here we've got some more photographic evidence taken on the night of the incident, and you probably haven't seen this before. I found it incredibly hard to get my hands on. It was buried deep into the search results, but you're about to witness a 8 to 10 foot tall shadow alien moving in a parallel direction from the camera. I'm going to put an arrow on screen so you can see it a little bit better. There's something moving across the screen there, in the middle of the screen near the lamppost. Do you see it? It's a bit blurry. The camera doesn't pick up the light very well, but you can see there's something very, very large. Here's what it looks like with the police lights on. There it is, just standing beneath the lamppost, and it moves across the car park. Do you see that? Its head? Extremely tall, but very, very thin. I don't know, that seems pretty creepy to me, guys. It looks like it might be wearing a cloaking device because it sort of comes in and out of frame and kind of flickers, you know what I mean? It's translucent. Apparently, these things are now showing up in other parts of the world. Take a look at this example from Brazil. Forget about all this night footage. These bloody things are wandering around in the middle of the day.
With zoom here, you can see it moving better. His zoom is better than mine. Also, if you are going to compare, it is roughly the size of that tree over there. You can pick up the vibrations.
If the voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because it's AI generated. This has been translated to English from Portuguese.
Nightfall is worse as it moves in a very strange manner. It's stronger, larger, it's intriguing.
Has it got a microphone in its hand? Looks like it's singing.
Look, it's in the middle of the wall. See, right there, in the middle of the wall, it's really hovering.
No. Looks like it's standing on firm ground. Look at it. Look how fast it is.
It's descending now. Been descending for less than a minute. Can you see it? Can you see it still? Can you see it still? It's at maximum zoom here. Keep going down. Keep going down. More than 2 minutes. More than 2 minutes. Look. It's a giant. It's a giant. It's a giant. It's moving. Going somewhere. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Fell behind the stone.
Is that what the people saw in the mall? Don't worry, guys. I think that was a hoax video. I just threw it in there for comedic effect. But what are we to make of all these events going on? I've been scouring the internet looking for interpretations, and I've stumbled on a couple that lead you down some interesting rabbit holes.
So after seeing what happened in the mall, I wanted to figure out why that happened. So I remote viewed up to a Galactic Federation mothership, and I spoke...
Pardon me? A galactic what ship? Remote viewed? What is this? I've got to take that back, sorry.
I wanted to figure out why that happened. So I remote viewed up to a Galactic Federation mothership, and I spoke with a Pleiadian being named Kinetic.
I really found one for you guys today. I think she might be a Scientologist. Those damn Thetans.
He works for the Security Council, and he told me that it was an unplanned visitation. It wasn't a government setup. It wasn't some sort of distraction. He told me that, hey, interdimensional beings are actually all over planet Earth, and they are very curious about what we do here. So they show up at festivals, they show up, even, he said, the Las Vegas Strip.
What, are they going to gamble their galactic earnings?
They show up where humans tend to gather in order to observe us. This is nothing new. What happened, though, is in the past month, the planet has been getting hit with a lot of solar activity, and what that's been doing is increasing our vibration. And what happens is, when our vibration is increased, we can see things that were always there that we haven't been able to see before.
All right. Here's another crazy conspiracy theory for you.
They put the coordinates in backwards. They reversed them. Listen, y'all, listen. The Miami incident, right? Or at the mall. I was watching one of the victims, and he said that it seemed like a portal opened up, and all of a sudden these beings just came through. So it got me thinking, well, where did they come from?
The bowels of hell? Who knows?
Well, they had to come through a portal. So, just for shiggles, I went to Google Earth, went to the mall, got the coordinates, flip-flopped the coordinates, put that in Google Earth, and just to see where it would take me, it took me to the center of Antarctica. Do y'all remember what I was talking about? How there's an alien civilization in Antarctica living under the ice? Do y'all remember that?
I certainly don't.
Because if not, let me remind you. There's supposedly a alien race living in Antarctica. And if they were trying to go to this alien base in Antarctica, they swapped the coordinates and ended up at the mall in Miami.
Well, apparently these extraterrestrials have been living in Antarctica unbeknownst to us for millennia, but somehow can't get their coordinates right to the teleportation device.
I'm tripping. Go to Google, find the coordinates for the mall, reverse the coordinates, and it will take you to Antarctica. I you not.
Well, I guess we better check the coordinates then, eh? Holy she's right. I'm losing my mind today. I checked the coordinates like she asked. If you replace the north with the south and the west with the east, the same coordinates that are for the Miami Bayside Mall lead you to the middle of Antarctica. I'm not joking. But what does it mean? There's something buried beneath the ice in that exact spot? Which one of you out there is going to investigate this? This is the find of a century. One of you just has to go out to the middle of Antarctica and just start digging. You might find the alien race. I think I need to head off and do that now. I need to find out more about this. So thanks for watching, and this is Holy Critic signing out.